Hey there, members of the Graveyard, and welcome back to more Outer Worlds 2. Or we are going to go turn in the conclusion of helping this guy out.
Good reason you're back.
Yeah, there is. There is. I've taken care of Tech's personal issue. Now it's time to send my message.
Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it. And if you'll leave me, I've got lots left to attend to. But do come back if you can be of any further use to me.
All right. Tell the Abbot you smooth things over.
Returned. Is there a reason you're looking to monopolize my invaluable time?
Nope.
Then what?
Okay. So now, let us head back to here.
Even for him,
Welcome back. I assume you're not here for that debate.
I'm
Anything I
here
can do to assist you?
because I'm a no. Let's see. About those things I was working on.
Yes, what have you discovered?
Went to Outpost Opportunity and smooth things over with Auntie's Choice.
Well, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. And you have the Order's gratitude. Any other updates?
I found an interesting message from you to one of the conspirators about Seer Wiley.
About me, was it?
I converse with many members of the Order on a number of subjects. No doubt I was extolling Seer Wiley's numerous virtues. We can discuss this more at a later time.
Never mind, I'll be back. Now what do we do?
Speak to Abbot Newell if you've more queries.
Fine. I won't talk to you then. My bad. Hey, we got some cash. 5,000. Been getting some good money. All right, I'm approaching this large building. Could have something? I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's do some light exploring here. Decommissioned autonomous extractorum. This will be another location that we do, and then whatever's at the end of this, we bring it to somebody who's like, hey, go here. And then we're like, I've already been here. In fact, I've always
Either
been
they have
here.
squatters or their decorators should be shot. Or both.
Like, go in. Okay, I'm just going in. Off to a good start. Plenty of shock rod for us to use. I'm seeing some nasties.
There best be a stiff bottle right for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
Last time I heard someone in this much distress, they downed a whole bottle of liftoff on a dare. He's done for.
Oh no, it's no.
Are you all right?
No, I'm really not. There was uranium on my hands when I came in here, and now it's. Why didn't I wash them first?
Oh no. Well, that's just awful. Anything I could do to help?
No, I don't think so. I'll just suffer it here for a while longer. Oh, why won't it stop burning?
Sorry about you melting, dear.
Poor guy. There was a psychopath option. You know, I am curious to use this while we're in. I want to know what it does. Oh, it's uranium extractor exterior door key. Lockpick 12. I can't even get in here. It's locked. No. Not locked. Surely we can find another way in. Alright. Let us loot the extremities. Since it's just here for the taking. Yeah, surely we can find another way in. Just gonna loot and scoot as you do. I do want to test this weapon out on something.
Cowards! You've never bested me without subterfuge!
Oh, it's a beam. That's very cool. Beam weapon. We don't have a lot of ammo of it. Okay. And we don't have a lot of ammo for it, but that is very cool. Let's try out this slug thrower next. Oh, they are slug rounds. I see. Okay, not as much damage as we would like. We're gonna go back to our chain lightning. I'm gonna throw this, do this, and we're gonna get to swinging. Oh, excuse me. Okay, recharge here, maybe pop.
Medkit coming your way.
Oh my. Y'all can have a grenade.
Try to limit further damage, Commander.
Oh, I got my shield up. So whoever wants it is, oh, everything's dead. There's those heart grenades. You cannot, you just can't. You can't be a group of enemies when you have shot grenades. Good lord. You know, Shock seems to be pretty good at handling large groups of enemies. Ooh. Partially disassembled auto dock. Build the salvage parts and chemicals. Sure, let's do the medical. And then free. I'll take the synthesizer. I'll take the inhalers, actually. Oh, synergy boosters. This. What do we got here? Thank you for your previous correspondence, Auto Contriver. We have upgraded the fans in the extraction room and installed a new control terminal on our oversight catwalk. But the silicate pump seals continue to fail. As an ancillary benefit, the ventilation has greatly increased the dwell time for workers operating the machinery, even making it safe to occupy the space for short periods without protective equipment. Unfortunately, this does not help with our rapidly degrading pumps. I have a genuine fear that this facility will fail before it meets the Sovereign's extraction goals. May the light of the Protector guide us all. Okay, so finally, as a fellow subject, I appreciate the observation that my previous correspondence edged perilously close to subversion. I have contacted Sentinel yearly and referred myself for mental refreshment. He referred himself for mental refreshment. Oh no. As I await the Sentinel's arrival, I must again call attention to this facility's inability to withstand the rigors of constant uranium exposure. This afternoon, we had the connections on part of our catwalk fail, and inspection of the fastener showed clear signs of corrosion. While the Sovereign is inerrant in his plan, we must at least consider the possibility that the contrivers advising him that it was safe to leave open access to his uranium river were less so. Ever faithful and unquestioning. I am pleased to report that the grievous oversights of former Superintendent Chadwick have been extensively cataloged. He has been extracted by Sentinels, and all operations have been relocated to Zerania Manufactory 6-7. It is unconscionable, I'm a doctor, failure that Chadwick allowed this facility to deteriorate so egregiously without addressing its many dilapidations. But Manufactory 7 is more than capable of handling the increased load that decommissioning this facility requires. It is always tragic to see a subject fail in the simple duties entrusted to them by the Sovereign, yet the Protectorate abides. So, bad things happened here. Oh, a level up. How silly of me. We're gonna go to Science 8. Get our stuff nice and juiced to 8. No perk. Don't need it. Not this level. Oh my god. It's just a pile. Just an absolute pile of money and parts. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. There's so much. So much shock rottage as well. Might as well just whip this thing out since we're getting so much ammo for it. Shock rod, biomass grenade. Those are rounds. There's the door.
I'll skin your faces off one by one if you don't let me out of here!
That certainly painted
Oh.
a picture, dear. Bit illogical, hardly persuasive, but good energy.
Someone's upstairs. What about this? No? Heavy rounds. Springs. Okay, can't interact with these. This place feels sufficiently looted and skewed. Let's go ahead and head on upstairs. Workbench, just in case we need it. Never mind. Not sufficiently looted and skewed. Actually, plenty more things to go around. Yep. All of this for the sake of the doctor. Any more enemies? No? Loot, thank you.
I'll spare anyone who frees me. The rest will die horribly, I promise you that!
Whoever it is, they're quite angry. Actually, I want to read this terminal. Excuse me. And this. Automech corrosion. The ziranium fuse on the extractorium floor continues to be a sizable issue for our automechs. It seems that no matter how well we try and seal the joints, the gas finds its way inside. The repair crew recommends we increase the airflow from the venting fans by at least 25%, or the fumes will continue to disable automechs at a rate we can barely match with repairs. Thank the law that we have these machines to do the floor work. I shudder to imagine what would happen if humans had to work down there.
Release me now, you traitors!
Okay, I'm getting to you. Just 1 second. Ziranium toxicity levels, normal? Caution, disabling ground floor venting fans will lead to rapid buildup of ziranium fumes. Ensure manufacturing floor is empty before disabling. Requirement not met. Oh, we could have just killed everyone in here by turning off the venting fans. I see. Well, they got zapped to death.
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Azza. You are?
Mostly someone who's generally stumbling into the wrong place at the worst time. Like now.
No need for such false modesty. If you hadn't come along, I may have been done for.
Probably. You can thank me later. What's the story with this whole Glorious Dawn thing?
We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts, despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless and distraught.
Just staring at the red dot on her hood. And that truth would be...
The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect mortal
Oh no,
bodies.
they're crazy.
To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection.
Ugh. And your now deceased fellow enlightened individuals betrayed you? Any idea why?
None whatsoever. All I know is that they were planning on killing me by filling my room with ziranium gas. I was here to help them scavenge for old order technology to further investigate the wonder of the rifts.
I always enjoy some good revenge killing. Anything else you need help with?
There is one other thing. I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price, though maybe with more disemboweling. Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there, as I'm sure mine could be of service to you. If you deign to take me on, of course.
I'd like to know more about you before I let you sign on with me.
I'm not going to wax poetical with you about my life while there's traitors in serious need of killing. All you need know is that I'm good with a knife. What do you say?
You know what? Sure. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
Inez, how about you head back to the incognito for a while?
Really, Commander? You're swapping me out for her? All right. When you need someone you can actually trust, you know where to find me.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go kill us some traitors.
Sure. Doctors hate traitors. You give your word and then... Well, there's... Changing your mind is one thing, but... Causing harm to another individual because you've changed your mind, quote-unquote. Death sentence. This is a sniper rifle for sure. Don't think we will be using snipers, but... It's a cool name. Death sentence. Interesting. Well, it's a good thing we popped in here because the main quest also needs us to go to that in-ray range. But before doing so, we have a bounty to do. We look at our region specs. We have a kill the Dunsany brothers quest, which I do believe we will be investigating. I'm going to run around in this field, bounce over here, see if there's anything worth note, and then probably head here. So if there's anything interesting, you'll see it. All right, I'm seeing a lot of nasties pop up on my radar, so let's give this place a quick casing and see what we're dealing with. Got a lot of shock rod ammo, so we're going to be seeing this weapon do some work. Some lootage. Some sprats. Lots of sprats. Looks like, hey, cooking up some sprats. Darts. Plasma charges, water. Wonder what happened here. There's like no one here. Clearly signs people being here. Tons of loot. The good stuff, food, inhalers, random armor that we can sell. All of this severely helps with like building up our bank. There's these little side areas. We skipped over quite a bit of them, but it looks like we've got some nasties here. So one shot grenade will do us right here. Boom. Nope.
Energy capacitor out.
Oh. I wonder what her companion ability does. Spidids. This place is filled with spidids. I don't like these noises that I'm hearing. Ooh, gothic armor. Triplids. Oh, wow. So she just kind of like teleports behind something and blasts them? Yep. Hey. One more for you. Anyone else? Oh no! Don't be a tiny little spider. Engineer clothing, inhalant charge. A box that we don't really care that we can't pick. We're a doctor. Whatever is in here, not very doctorly. Or inhaler charge? Good. Parts. Oh. We have a southern section of this little abandoned mine. There's an anomaly rift up there. Still want to know what we end up doing with this. It's actually a few anomaly rifts. Hello. Oh, where are you running to? Hopefully you're running to something bigger to smack. Oh, web weaver. Oh, drone. Whoa. She's got like good AoE on her companion ability. This big like explosive like shotgun spray thing. Pretty cool. We've been taking a lot of like supporty people. It's cool to see that there's like some offensive ones as well. Pitch ball stick? Interesting. It's a pitch ball stick. What the heck does that do? It's literally a pitch ball stick. Okay. Interesting, but not interested. Very, very interesting. Doesn't want me to unequip it. Please, let me put you back. Thank you. Well, that seems to be it. So we have hopped our way up here, which has actually led us straight to this location that I wanted to go to. I'm not sure. We seem to be up in elevation. The building could be beneath us, but there are some nasties popping up on the radar, so let's see what it is. I mean, we're going to see what it is. Oh, Mantisaurs. Chasing those flyers is immensely annoying. I'm so glad that we have guns that actually do something.
Mobilizing.
It's a fly nest. All sorts of flies. It's a neat little, like, high cliffed, like, bug nest thing. Pupil. Biomass. Unfortunate souls that tried to adventure up here. Not as proficient as the doctor. Anything down there? Does not look like it. I'm gonna pop a F5 and just in case I fall to my death. I like these like signs of like war and like old scraps that happen between like other people who are like venturing out as I am, except they met a grisly end. Like this is the next pit stop in our adventure. Definitely didn't expect all this to be up here, but I am quite intrigued. Anything at the end of the bridge? No. Oh, that is a mega Mantisaur. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found the difficulty. We are going to have to take care of that for a second. I'm gonna put him to sleep while we deal with the millions of enemies. Uh-oh. I have more ads that need to die. Okay, seems like it has lasted long enough. I'm gonna shock grenade this guy. Oh my god. The Mega Mantisaur means business. Okay. Maybe we can get a res off while he's stunned. Oh man, we were so close. I will not be able to just like melee tank this thing. But maybe our shock buildup will be enough. Okay, let's go for the... Get this person up. Please. Thank you. We will need to use that. I need to get you up. Oh no. There was another flyboy. We're going to need to reload somehow. I need a shock grenade, I think. And then I'm gonna have to bump this. Proc another shock. I need to get my companions up. Just this one though. She's the important one. Maybe I can tank. Oh god. Okay, one swing. Two swing. I need to crash out. And then swing. And then swing. Oh, that was a tough fight.
Thank you.
Wow. Fun stuff. Holy. Yeah, the shock grenades are such a godsend. And really just being able to build up shock without swinging on things. And just our carapace. Yeah, climb all the way up here. Mega Mantis arm. I wonder what the like loot is. Was there like a thing up here? Or maybe it was just the stuff that comes off of that Mega Mantis arm. Maybe those are like rare materials. Interesting stuff, but also very cool. And that chain gun helped us out. So there were so many ads during that fight. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have this bad boy right here. And this is definitely useful against humans, especially the ones that do not want to play nice. But I think we are done up here. I don't see any like final loot room, like big treasure chest box. Maybe it's up here. Nope. They don't want me going up there. Thought it would be like over here. Large plasma charge. All right, cool. We're done. So I wanted to take some time. We're gonna run to this location down here, and it might take us a while. Just want to share some thoughts about how I feel about the game. Just had a nice chat with a friend of mine, and we were discussing how, while some games, they are in desperate need of innovation and changes to their formulas, I do not believe that these types of games are one of them, because they scratch a lot of itches, right? There's like that looter RPG element that they kind of satisfy. There's these like really good conversations. I haven't really looked into the critique that this game is receiving, but he said that some people are making remarks that like the conversations are like shallow and like just empty, and like the game feels dead or whatever. But me and my own existence and my own objective or subjective feelings, I just can't agree. I have been thoroughly, and I mean thoroughly, enjoying the game. I think that there is a lot, and I mean like a lot of enjoyment to be had. I think the challenge is quite sufficient. I think even like playing on a harder difficulty might present me with challenges that I would have to really think about how to deal with. And overall, I do believe that this is a good game. And I do think that while personal investment, like you might need to put effort, more effort than normal, to get higher levels of enjoyment out of it. Like me pretending to be this like crazy stumble into situations doctor and, you know, kind of catering my responses to fit that character. You know, some role play might be required in order to immerse yourself a little bit than the average experience. But I think the fact that it has that capacity, that option is available, I think that that's something rare. There's not many games where you can get like a deeper enjoyment out of it by investing yourself into the game and instead needing the game to do all the investing for you. And once that opportunity presents itself, I think that you have something kind of special. When you have the ability to insert yourself into a game versus needing the game to grab you and pull you into it, I feel like that is when you do have this unique kind of storytelling experience that doesn't exist in a lot of games. Most of the time, you are playing as someone and just piloting that someone. You don't really get much say about who that person is or what that person says or does or expresses towards the game, and being able to affect the overall story with your thoughts and decisions. I feel like games like Baldur's Gate and these, like, you know, Fallout, I'll very, very ironically call them like Fallout clones. Because while there are similarities, and yes, it was the people that did New Vegas and things like that, they stand on their own. The Fallout series stands apart from the Outer Worlds series. This isn't just Fallout in space, at least not to me. It doesn't feel like Fallout in space. Fallout, the vibe of the game is much different. And I will say that they do this like satirical, punchy, like OG Borderlands type comedy. That is there, but there are a lot of dark and well-discussed tones in the game. I don't have literal examples that I can kind of like pull out of my rabbit's hat as of now, but if I were to like build a case study or something ridiculous like that and use examples of not so light-hearted discussions that need to happen, then I'm sure I could find plenty of examples to literally point at and be like, this is what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about, and this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, overall, I enjoy the game, and I think that I will continue to enjoy it throughout the entirety of our playthrough. Now, I've got some... This Ravager is looking at me, and I'm gonna have to handle it. I think I'm gonna stun this guy, so we can just bash him. He is not going to be able to play the game. And I need you to go and zap him. Boom!
You suffered extensive damage. For mayhem!
Nice. Very good. Yeah, the combat feels great. I have spent time thinking about how I want to approach my game plan, how I want to tackle combat, and my build, so to speak, is evolving, and it is satisfying to see the thoughts that I've put into making the build come to fruition. So that is a unique power fantasy satisfaction that a lot of games miss the mark on. A lot of games do not reward that. They pigeontoe you, or pigeonhole. Pigeontoed? I forget what that saying is. But they basically streamline you into like one of 3 ways to play the game, and there's not much more exploration outside of that. So that, in of itself, is great, and it feels great, and it feels good to experience. And I figured I'd take the time to just kind of like say my, you know, some just kind of first impressions of the game. I think in a game like this, it's hard to give first impressions when you're only in like hour like 1 through 5. Just be, oh my god, what the, so many bodies. Just because the game has a lot more to offer And some of the things that it's offering, you can't really appreciate until you get a good amount of time into the game. Now, I know you could make the argument of, well, if it takes that long for me to feel things about the things that are in the game, then the delivery is bad and all this. And I can't agree with that. I don't think everything needs to be paced like a Call of Duty experience where if you're not getting your dopamine hits in the first 30 minutes, it's a bad game and they need to change up how they deliver their experiences that they intend for their players. I just can't get behind that because then everything feels like everything. Everything's exploding and people are screaming and shouting within the first like 10 seconds of the game. And oh my god, dramatic cutscene. Oh, this person's dead. Oh my god, sad song. Cue the sad song. Cue the vengeful background. Cue the disgruntled individual who now needs to fight against the impossibilities of the plot line. And oh my god, how is he possibly going to be able to overcome these challenges and this, that, and the other. Oh my god. Big box of loot. But yeah, I don't think it's a bad game if time is required in order to feel and understand the strengths of the game and start gaining appreciation for them. I just cannot agree with the notion that every game needs to have its like enjoyable things delivered to you in the first handful of hours. I just don't. In this game, I'm engrossed. I'm wanting to play, not, I don't feel like I need to finish the game. I'm wanting to go out and explore and just handle things. Because there's a lot of talking, and all that talking and all these different perspectives and all these different messages that are being delivered to us, that takes energy out of your brain. And once you get like tapped out on conversation, just right as I'm hitting that, like, okay, I don't think I can listen to another person talk because I'm still processing the last 7 people and their thoughts and their feelings. You then get these very cool moments of just kind of meandering around, exploring the unexplored, checking out buildings, killing monsters, and looting. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting there a mine. Oh, I was not expecting there to be a mine right there. So there's just nasties in here, but I do not see any. Oh no. They're gonna be bugs? Oh no, it's a camp of bad guys. Oh my good heavens. What if I... Okay, excuse me. I need to smash. So just you guys? All right. Loot and scoot, as they say. Good lord, that stuff was like clipped into the ground. We are getting some expensive parts. Those joint, like, accumulators or whatever they're called, they are worth quite a pretty penny. And so are these jeweled rings. We have picked up quite a lot of jeweled rings. Eye patches. Literally just like pick up an eye patch. I think we now need to hop on over. Need to run down here, not step on any more mines. God forbid. Please, no more mines. This little shantytown entrance over here. What is this? Just a dead rat. Surely it's not a dead rat because it stepped on some mines. No? There's another bandit camp of sorts. I'm gonna go ahead and reload. I'm gonna hold off on using the shock rod here a little bit. Yeah, she does a lot of damage. Goodness. Pop an inhaler. Oh my god, they ripped my shield. Okay, I'm still going.
red, Commander.
Yes, I understand.
Mitigating the threat.
I understand. All right.
I'm alive. Ponies.
Another camp of nasties handled. Good stuff. Eat some food to restore that health. And this is another reason why it's good to do these side areas. The food that they provide is very helpful for in between combats. Gonna do some looting. Oh, big box of stuff. Yeah, those flywheels and the like joints and stuff, they are worth quite a pretty penny if you don't break them down. You will have to do some vendoring after. I like saving it for like near the end. Oh, what's this?
Were the written orders really not enough? Void damn scrappers. Listen up, you hard-working scrappers. Anti-Choice needs you to bring scrap. Bring whole armloads to drop location 14C. Yeah. 14C. You bring scrap, we give Adrena time. Very simple. Special. Bring us an order targeting system. Get lots of Adrena time. And remember, if any scrapper attacks us again, no Adrena time for anyone. 14C, scrap. Adrena time, no fighting, no violence. That's all. Hopefully even your rotting gray matter can comprehend this.
They really like their Adrena time. Oh, I found a mine. What's this? Grenade fuel?
I'll handle this.
Wow. Those things are devastatingly good. We will need to make sure that we keep those on hand.
Restore my life or avenge my death.
Okay. Oh. If you'll excuse me. If you'll excuse me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Suture me up. It would improve your odds.
It's like when I run out of shield. Oh. Whew. I had no shield, and that thing had a very big gun. That was scary. My bad. Got a little scared. But man, those shock grenades are absolutely destructive against big groups of enemy. Goodness. Oh, lots of shock rod. I love getting my shock rod ammo back. Yes, sir. I mean, it's 150 in a clip, so we cannot keep using it for like our sole gun every fight, or we run out of ammo very quickly. But this little chain lightning gun has definitely served its purpose. It was a very, very chunky fight. We are getting close to our target. All right, so that's going to be the end of today's episode. So whoever you are, wherever you are, I greatly appreciate your viewership. And I hope that you guys have a good day. And I hope you have a good day after that, and a good day after that, and a good day after that. And I hope tomorrow that when you wake up, you don't have to deal with a Mega Mantisaur. And that's about as simple as it gets. I really, just you as a normal person, no guns, no nothing. I hope that you just don't wake up and there's a Mega Mantisaur knocking on your front door and you have to deal with it. And honestly, if you don't have to deal with that tomorrow, then how bad can tomorrow possibly be? And with that, we'll catch you on the next one.